Well, it's my Volvo Penta D1-30, and you'll see that 1500 revs, I get about like a litre per hour, which is really great, but I've got to be careful. And the next of the video is about the engine and the repairs, servicing. That's my new D1-30 Volvo Penta engine. It's been installed, it's ready to use, except I can't start the engine. I've got a problem with the electrics, I don't know. Anyway, they're promising it'll be ready, but I think these promises don't mean a lot. I'll just show you around. I've also got a water maker, which does about 4 litres an hour. And bear in mind, it's supposed to between about 30-35 feet. There it is. It's a Catadine Power Survivor 40. It does about 4 litres to 5 litres an hour. There's the new gearbox. The place is a real tip because of the work that's being done. You'll see that I've got a satellite phone and a red box over there. Needs a new cover, that. I've got an Icom, which is the latest radio. I've got a Garmin InReach. I've got a laptop which I need to get working because I can get GPS and an alternative chart plotter on it. I've got, there's a caravan called Cool My Camper, AC, air conditioning, does make a difference. And over here's my grandchildren's Iggy Pig, and there is Iggy Pig, and he's with Fast Danny. Let me show you Fast Danny. Yeah, that's Fast Danny. That was named after a lady we met 16, 17 years ago in Holland. And we called her Fast Danny, and she's like a mascot. You'll see that we've got 2 heads on this boat for some reason, despite its size. And the sails are at the front, and I've got to go and dismantle all of that to find out the size of my bow thruster battery so I can order a new one. I'm told I once had it. Right, that's the coolant. Correct. That's the bottom level. You shouldn't need to touch that.
No. Just below that top notch, anywhere between halfway between the 2 notches is good. Like you see there, we're just below that notch. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, so anywhere between those 2 notches. How do I tension the fan button and replace it?
Okay, so if you look on this side here, there's a release nut here. So you release this one here. It's a number 13.
Yeah.
You release this one here. It's a number 17. A little bit. This bottom one just needs to be released so the alternator can swivel. So you release this one totally, and then you tension it and undo the tensioner with this nut here.
That moves it backwards and forwards?
That moves it backwards and forwards.
Okay.
And just move it towards you, take it off and put it on.
Okay. And then, where do I test? In the middle?
Yeah, just there. And that's great.
And that's about...
That's about
right.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
about a quarter of an inch.
Yeah.
All right, that's that done.
That's good.
Okay, hold on.
Check
the C-clock not blocked. Yep. Check the
impeller's not damaged. That's about it.
Okay.
Make sure the coolant level is right.
And that should cure the problem.
That should cure the problem, yeah.
I suppose you need to check the water filters as well to make sure
there's the water strainer, which is in the door behind. You've seen where it is. That's there. Yeah. And your anti-siphon is right on the other side.
I need to ask you this again because you did tell me, what was this for again?
This is just to shut off your hot water geyser supply. Okay, so if you close this valve, and you'll see on the aft end of the engine is another valve like this on a hose. You close those 2. So let's say your calorifier springs a leak and it's pissing coolant out of the calorifier. You can lock off these 2 valves, top up your coolant, and still run the engine, and you won't overheat.
Okay. Right, then you were then saying the next thing was?
No, that's it. Start it.
You put on the switch?
Yeah, just start it up. Put on the switch, yeah.
No, when you start it, you press the on-off switch, 2 beeps.
Press the on, the LCD lights up, beep, beep. Press start, it'll start. To stop, you just press stop, and then to power it down, you press the power button 1 more time.
Okay.
Crank it. Okay, you see the water flows immediately. Oop. Okay, that's why I use the C2 hose. You can see it. And you see, as soon as we shut down, it releases the siphon, and there's no water, so we can't flood the engine. That is gorgeous.
And it's a good engine then.
It's a very good engine.
And it will get me across the Atlantic.
Oh, I've got no doubt about that.
Good.
If you're a sailboat, you should be bloody sailing, not boating.
You don't get wind.
No, that'll get you across the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, shut it down.
Right, now I need you to show me this wire. The wire that you think must be the...
This one, I think this one must be connected. This one that's cut off here.
Yeah.
And I've zip tied it there.
Yeah.
I think that must be connected to the alternator.
Yeah.
That goes to the house battery, but that house battery is lithium, so I don't want to get involved in that.
Okay. Now this goes on here. Where does that fit on this?
Well, they must put or they must trace this wire. It just goes to this. There it is. There's its end there.
Yeah.
They must just make a new wire to go from wherever they want to wherever they want. But I think it must.
So where's the other end of this one then?
It was on your old alternator.
So where's the alternator here?
Yes.
So I see. So this wire here
They need to make a new wire
has
just
got to
from
go
here to the alternator. But
where would it go in the alternator then?
on the positive terminal of the alternator. That any guy that does electrics will know that.
Okay. Can I see that from here?
Yeah, you should be able to right in the back there. Quite tricky. He needs to switch everything off when he needs to connect to that.
Let me have a look.